guys, so let's get started. The first thing, of course, is I put in my red contacts from pinkyparadise.com. I have a coupon code for you guys. Actually, since Halloween is coming up, it's the season to buy contacts. I will put my coupon code down in the description box below so you can get 50% off your contacts. These are called Venus, and I think they are amazing. Perfect for this look. I already have my foundation on my face, and I primed my eyelids with Urban Decay Primer Potion. The next thing I'm going to do here is just highlight under my eyes, because we really want to do, we're going to do a heavy highlight and contour for this look to make it super dramatic and amazing. And I'm just going to blend out with my beauty blender. To highlight the rest of my face, I'm going to be using L'Oreal's Magic Lumi highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight right down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to follow it up onto my forehead, on my chin, and my Cupid's bow, and blend out with the Beauty Blender. With my BH Cosmetics Contour Color Kit, I'm going to set all of the highlighted areas with this white powder. It may look super white, but that's what we're going for with this look. It's okay to be pale when you're a vampire. And I'm going to contour my face now with this powder here. This is very dark, and we want a really like sexy, strong contour with this look so it can look very vampire-esque. For this, I'm just going to use a clean, dry stippling brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to start right in the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm just going to really pack on the color for this look because I want it to look really strong and really intense and dark. We want it to look super dramatic, so just keep adding the contour into your cheekbones until you feel that your desired dramaticness is reached. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that contour powder, and I'm going to contour around my forehead here. Add some dimension and shape to my face. The next thing I'm going to work on is my eyebrows. First, I'm just going to brush them into place. For this look, I'm going to go super intense with my eyebrows because vampires can pull that off. So I'm going to be taking my Lord & Berry Silk Mini Kohl Liner, and I think this is just a standard black color. And I am just going to pencil in my eyebrows to my desired shape, starting with light strokes, and then creating the shape that I want on my arch, which is going to be a little bit dramatic. Now I'm just going to take my NYX push-up bra for the eyebrow concealer, and I'm just going to conceal under the brow to clean up any fallout, any pieces that might have kind of, you know, gone beneath the brow, make it look a little bit more clean. Oh, and I want to go back on my cheeks with my Tints and Sass Fabulous Lip and Cheek Stain, and I wanted to just work some of that onto my upper cheekbone. So I'm just going to dab, 3 dabs right here, 4 dabs maybe, right up along the cheekbone, and just pat until you feel it is well blended and where you want it. Now we're going to work on our eyes. This is from L'Oreal's Infallible. It is one of my favorite eyeshadows. It's in the color Glistening Garnet, and it's just a beautiful deep red color. And of course, vampires are all about red and black. Those are the 2 strongest colors. So I am just going to work this onto my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend it there for now, and then we'll smoke it out after. I'm also going to work some of this onto my lower lash line as well. This look is meant to be very sultry and dark and mysterious, so don't be scared to go too smoky, and don't worry too much about precision. Next, I'm going to take Blackout from my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to start working this into the outer V of my eye. So now your eyes should look something like this. And I also brought it down onto the outer lower lash line as well, just to kind of continue the smoke further down on the eyelid. I find that the best way to get a smoky eye done is to incorporate the colors under the bottom lash line as well to bring out a full intensity of the eye. With my NYC Sunny Bronzer, I'm just going to pop this right above the black just to kind of blend it a little bit and give it a little bit more depth to the eye and kind of help the colors transition well together. What I always say is, when in doubt, windshield wiper motion. Now just blend until you're content, and then when you feel that you are all ready, we can move on to the liner. My favorite drugstore gel liner is from L'Oreal, and it is the Infallible Blackest Black, and I like it because it also comes with this really great brush. So I am just going to put this in my waterline to really deepen and smoke out the eye, and also along my upper lash line, and then we're going to smoke it out. I had to put it on my waterline off camera, I just couldn't do it on camera, but as you can see, it really intenses the eye, and you can really see the red contacts come out more too. So now I'm just going to kind of blend it into the upper lash line, and then we're just gonna kind of buff it and smoke it out after, so don't worry too much about precision here. Now I'm just going to go back in with this really dense brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to buff in that liner to give it more of a smoky feel. See how it makes it extra smoky? But the only thing is, you can kind of lose some of your original redness that we put on before, so I'm just going to dab a little bit of that with my finger onto the center of my eyelid and a little bit more on the bottom lash line to bring it back. When I put it on the bottom lash line, I'm going quite below where I typically would go because I want it to look a lot more like sultry and not tired, but you know how vampires look. They have that extra sense of this underneath. So that's my best bet for you guys for this look. I would do a lot underneath the eye to kind of bring out more of the sultry, intense vampire look. Now the eyes are complete. You can finish off with mascara or false lashes. I'm going to finish off with my favorite mascara at the moment. It's Urban Decay Perversion, my new obsession. And I'm just going to heavily coat my top and bottom lashes. To make the eyes pop even more, I'm going to be taking my Femme Couture Summer Kiss highlighter, and I'm just going to take my pinky and put a little bit in the tear duct of the eye. That way when the light reflects off, it'll make your eyes look bigger and more intense. And I'm going to also highlight the rest of my face with the same powder here. With my fan brush, I'm just going to go on the cheekbones. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and maybe a dash on the forehead on all the points earlier that we had put our highlight. That way when the light hits, it will give you a little shimmer because, like we all know, Edward Cullen glows. Or shall I say sparkles. So that is for the rest of our skin. Now we're going to finish off with a really nice lip. Starting with my NYX lip primer, I'm just going to put this all over my lips so we get a nice bold color turnout and no bleeding. Today I'm going to be doing an ombre kind of look for the lip, starting with that Lord & Berry Black Kohl liner, and then I'm going to work my way in with my Black Heart Beauty color in Sure Shot. So what you want to do, I would suggest a lip liner, but I don't have one dark enough for this, so I'm just going to line my lips with the black and then smudge it in and work the color in. If you want to over dry your lips for this look, I say go for it. The wonderful thing about Halloween is I don't think you can be too dramatic. If you want to take your finger and kind of smudge it a little, go for it. Now I'm just going to take my Black Heart Beauty Sure Shot color, which is a stunning deep burgundy that I got on sale from Hot Topic about a week ago. Okay, anyway. So pop that in here. I'm just gonna go back with the black and add a little bit more. Just kind of blend it until it feels well blended. And this is my own personal little touch. I love fake beauty marks. It's just a thing. So I'm just going to apply a little beauty mark right where my Marilyn Monroe would be. You guys have perhaps seen me do this before. This is my brown Sharpie. I have no shame. I just think it adds a little seductive touch to the mix. I don't know, it's just me. And now the face is actually all complete. When you're going out on a Halloween night to a party or trick-or-treating, wherever you go, definitely I suggest using a makeup setting mist because it is a long night and you want everything to stay looking fabulous. How you choose to accessorize this look is up to you. I personally love accessorizing and going all out for Halloween, so I purchased this vampire wig from Walmart, and then I also purchased this vampire blood kit, and between the two they were like $7 or $8, so you don't have to spend a lot to be fancy on Halloween. So this kit came with some fake blood, but also with some bite mark tattoos, and it looks really, really cool, so you can kind of make it look like you just got bitten. I have to go to work after this, so I can't quite put that tattoo on right now, but I can play with some fake blood. So you can do something like that. You can add the tattoos. You can pretty much play this up however you want. Put some blood under your eyes. Like, get really creative with this look, guys. I just think it is a super fun look for Halloween, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I was so excited to do a Halloween tutorial for you guys because every makeup artist's dream is Halloween, so perhaps I'll come back with another one. I'm really, really loving this look. The contacts totally help. Again, I will put the description box down below a coupon code to get 50% off your contact lenses with my coupon code. And happy Halloween. I love you guys. Bye.